Welcome back, trainers, and in this video I was able to solo the Gigantamax Zapdos raid, and it took me quite a while, and I'm going to tell you everything that I had to do enable for me to do this, as well as the Pokemon and everything else in between here, okay? So when it comes down to this one in Articuno, I felt like this one's a little bit more difficult for the solo because of the moves that you needed to have to just be perfect for you. So I'm going to go ahead and just start this video right about now. We're going to be looking at a bunch of just, failed attempts and everything like that. So what you're going to need to do is, of course, have on your Max Mushroom, right? And then you're going to also have to have some defenders there. So I had 3 boxing gloves, which is enough for you to be able to do this. Also, I do have an Excadrill that's powered up beyond 40, but not too much. And you don't have to worry about its max attack, right? Nothing like that. It's Dynamax attack. But you do need Metal Claw on it. I had 2 of those Excadrills. My first one was a little bit more powered up than my second one. And then the key to all of this was the Lapras that I did invest in to help take out the Articuno, which I'm super happy that I'm going to be able to use it again. And actually looking forward, doing these solos, I'm going to need the Lapras again in another time when it comes to the specific dragon. I won't mention it. I had to eventually invest XL candies so I can completely max out its Gigantamax move. I was at level 2. I needed to go to level 3. It was probably possible to do it at level 2, but I just felt like I just needed that much more damage, and that's what helped me. But not only that, here's the thing, okay? You're going to have these particular moves. I kept getting Zap Cannon, right? So there's going to be a move that you're going to be able to dodge. There's going to be 3 little lines above your head, and that's when you're going to have to dodge back and forth so you don't get hit and take even more damage. If you dodge successfully, it'll say dodge on the side on the little catalog there, and then it will still give you some splash damage, okay? Now, the move that you need to have, I thought that needed to have Thunderbolt for the move you can dodge, and then Ancient Power for the move that you need to just absorb, right? Because it's going to have 2 different moves. One you can dodge, and one you're just going to have to just eat it, right? So here's the trick in the RNG for this whole stinking thing. You have... I think how it went down for me, yeah, no, I had Ancient Power for the move that I can dodge, and the charge move was Thunderbolt, right? If it has Drill Peck, if it has Thunder, if it has Zap Cannon, just forget it, okay? Just restart until you get Ancient Power Thunderbolt, because that's just not gonna, it's not gonna happen, all right? Well, at least not for me, because I don't have everything powered up, including the Lapras that I do have. It's not even all the way powered up. Again, I did have to invest in its Gigantamax charge move, so it can just do that much more damage. There you go. Just did it. All right. 42 XL candies. Okay, all right, we're doing this. No, but I had to bring this to you, so if you can give this video a thumbs up and you appreciate these, it'll be much appreciated, because it did take a lot of time and investment. Those XL candies are not easy to come by here. So when we do get to it, it is going to be dramatically slowed down, so we can kind of just look at it and see what's going on here. All right, so essentially, dodging is the key. If you screw up once, I mean, I think you can maybe afford to screw up once depending upon the RNG. And let me talk about the RNG. All right, so essentially mine had Ancient Power to dodge, and then the Thunderbolt, so I just had to eat it. But sometimes it just keeps throwing the quick move, in this case, or the dodge move. In this case, it's Ancient Power, and I have a massive resistance to it, or a decent resistance with the Steel and the Excadrill, plus it's not getting stabbed on it from the Zapdos, right? So if it doesn't go for Thunderbolt and it just keeps throwing these charge moves, the ones that you can dodge, then that's going to be one of the best things that can happen for you. And I do believe that is why I was able to do it, because it just wasn't throwing Thunderbolt continuously, and I dodged every single move pretty much, right? I'm pretty sure I dodged every single one. I don't think this is quite it yet. No, there's going to be a little transition screen here. All right, here we go. We're going to hop into the real one. So here we go. All right, and we have the Excadrill up front, another one in the middle, Metal Claw, Rock Slide. When it comes to the Rock Slide, I guess you can throw it randomly, but don't focus on that too much. And then we do have the powered up Shiny Lapras in the back with the new completely powered up Gigantamax charge move, right? So let's see what we have going on here. Let's focus. All right, so here we go. We're just attacking here. And there's the dodge. See, right away it's throwing Ancient Power. Look at that little bit of damage that I got. And another thing is, make sure you swipe side to side so you can get that extra energy. Another Charge move, I can dodge. Looking good, and I dodge it successfully. You can see it on the side, it says dodge. Keep getting those. Now, another thing is, the more quick moves you do, the faster you're going to gain your max meter. So you get Gigantamax, bring in Lapras, do more damage. And the more you throw your charge moves, that does not gain your max energy. Okay, so keep that in mind. So we're going to go ahead and swap into the Lapras here to do some massive damage. Let's see what we have going on. And we are fully powered up and doing a good amount of damage. I don't remember you have to get there at least 4 times. I think it's 4 times. All right, so that's 1 Gigantamax Lapras. Okay, so let's keep track of this. Moving it up here, or moving it on. We're looking great. We're a little bit past half health. And if we keep getting that, look at that. Look at that. This is just beautiful. Okay, so once in a while it does do Thunderbolt, but that's just what it's going to have to do. That's the RNG for me. I think I did not dodge that one, but that's okay. I think we're low anyways. It doesn't really matter. Bringing in the second Excadrill. We almost have it down to half health. Going for the dodge move here yet again. This is amazing. We have good RNG. I'm feeling it. I'm not getting too excited, but I'm also not doubting myself at this point. I'm like, okay, this looks like it could possibly happen. Swapping into the Lapras here again. So this is number 2, Gigantamax. All right, let's keep that in mind. And throwing the Ice Charge move. We have it about half health here. Now below, looking good. And we have 1 more to throw. And it's got about a little bit more than a quarter of its health left here. Swap back into the Excadrill, of course. And just go to town. Another dodge move. We're looking great. If it doesn't continuously throw Thunderbolt, we're going to be looking fantastic. If it has anything else, forget it. Even if you resist it, you're still doing a ton of damage to your Excadrill. Another dodge move. Dodging it correctly. We're looking great here. Let's keep it going. And there was another trick that happened to me. And well, it's not a trick, but it happened to me a couple of times. I got enough energy right when it threw Thunderbolt. Right when it threw Thunderbolt. You can see the animation here if you look carefully. So we're almost there. And there it goes, Thunderbolt. We don't take the damage, and we still have our Excadrill. So we can kind of just do a little bit more Rock Slide damage. All right, so this is number 3, right? So I think it's 3 times. Yeah, it looks like you only have to get there 3 times. Okay, so at this point, I'm like, oh, shoot. Let's go. It doesn't really glitch too much for me at the Dynamax raids or the Gigantamax, so I'm not sweating it too much. And I'm just like, okay, Rock Slide. And we take it out with Excadrill. And we had a whole Lapras with full health. So, I don't know. Could it be a little bit easier? I think it might be a little bit easier than Articuno, but the only problem is I had impeccable RNG. Just perfect RNG. If I didn't have that RNG, I don't think I would have been able to do it. It's coming down to RNG, and if you actually are able to get Ancient Power and then Thunderbolt as the second move, but if it doesn't ever throw it, that's the problem. If it doesn't ever throw it, then you're going to be looking great. But if it just keeps going Ancient Power and you keep dodging it, you're going to be looking beautiful. And that's pretty much it. It comes down to investment, skill on the dodge, and RNG luck. Okay, I know those believe in luck, but you know, random number generator, and that's it. So there you go, folks. I soloed Zapdos Gigantamax raid. Not a shiny, horrible IV, and I only did about 2 with the group, and then I went off my own way to try to do it. They looked like they were doing fine. I just wanted to get this done today. All right, so there you have it, folks. Pretty amazing. I'm stoked about this. Again, I would be just as excited as last time. It's just later, and you know, I'm a little bit tired. But anyways, if you can give this video a thumbs up, that'd be much appreciated. And I'll be catching you all next time. Take care.
Son. Hello. If you can hear me, congratulations. Way to go. Way to go. You made it through. You made it through. You spent all that time, and now you're done. You did it. That's quite an achievement. My gosh, you looked a 20-foot carnivore right in the eye, and you've lived to tell about it. Well, you are something. Thank you for sticking with it, for not giving up. That is really something. Now you know what you should do? Turn the thing off, for heaven's sakes, and go outside. You know, breathe the air, take a walk, call a member of the opposite sex. You know what I'm talking about. You know, you have a whole life out there. Get the stink blown off you. Just go, really, turn off. You, I mean really, what was that? Hello, okay, I go.